Hello, everyone. Ankit Shukla here with another episode of the New Dad Series podcast. Hope all of you are doing well and having a great day. A big shout out to all my fellow fathers or soon to be fathers or just the men out there who someday want to become fathers. I hope you all are having a great day and enjoying your time. I want to talk today about making the hospital visit comfortable because that day is going to arrive and you are going to be taking your partner to the hospital or birthing center, wherever you decide to have your child. And it's going to be a long process that probably lasts a few days if you include the labor time, the time of delivery, the hospital stay after the baby is born. It could be up to 3 or 4 days, maybe longer, if there are some issues or complications. Hopefully not, but just always be prepared for anything. So, I just want to talk about how you can support your partner, make her hospital stay better by being in her presence. So, the day or night has finally arrived, and you are headed to the hospital with your wife or partner. She is going into labor and will have the baby soon. It could be a few hours, it could be a day, or it could be a couple of days based on the progress, dilation, effacement, water breakage, etc. These aren't a cookie cutter, step by step process that happens uniformly for everyone. There's different timelines and so forth. And there are also many other factors to consider. So once you arrive at the hospital or birthing center, you don't really know how long the whole process could take. So be patient and be well prepared. The mother and the baby will probably remain in the hospital or birthing center for at least 24 to 48 hours post delivery. It could be longer based on the health of the mother and the baby and whether it was a C section or a regular birth or a traditional birth. The bottom line is that you could end up spending several days in the hospital post delivery, so it's important to make yourself and your partner as comfortable as possible. Hopefully, the mother made her own hospital bag well before she needed it. Help her create a list of things so she doesn't forget, and help her pack the bag. As long as you have the most critical items, that should be good, but do your best to make sure the general comfort items are there. Try to get a tour of the birthing unit, whether in person or virtual. When you tour the birthing center, whether it's virtual or in person, you will be going basically to find out what they have and don't have so you can plan ahead and have a better idea of the necessities you need to bring in. For instance, what kind of toiletries are available in the unit, or will you prefer to bring your own regardless of what they have? Now, as far as making your own stay comfortable as the dad, create your own personal hospital bag also. Once again, you could stay at the hospital for several days or more, so pack enough clothes. Having more than not enough is advisable. Remember to bring any item that you cannot be without for a day or two. Of course, consider the hospital or birthing center rules for personal items. If there is important paperwork that needs to be completed, bring it in and work on it during your downtime, which there definitely will be plenty of. If there are snacks you enjoy, bring those as well. Bring a book, a computer, or some type of entertainment because chances are you will be waiting around for several hours. If there is a special pillow you sleep on, bring it with you since the hospital pillows probably won't cut it for you. I hope you get the idea. Basically, bring necessities and personal items you will need for several days. Don't count on just running home all the time because you never know what will happen and when. The first 24 hours for us after the baby was born became a whirlwind, with all of the doctors and nurses checking in, various exams, procedures, feedings, diaper changes, visitors, photographs, and getting to know our baby. It was nonstop and chaotic in a lot of ways, but a lot of fun too. Great memories. I didn't even get a chance to go home until we were actually discharged. Whatever downtime I did have was used to take a quick power nap or support my wife in some way. For instance, sometimes I would go out to get her food because she was not really a fan of hospital food. There you have it. Whatever comforts you can bring with you, do. However, just know that whatever you bring, you will have to take back and add all the baby's items to the pile, including the little infant itself. Finally, ask your partner if she needs to store something extra in your bag that did not fit into hers. Be a supportive partner from the start. Oh, there's one more thing. It does get quite hot in that room, especially during the labor and delivery process. So, what I did was my wife actually bought a mini fan for herself, those little handheld mini fans. So, in between contractions, when I wasn't holding her hand, I would kind of use that to fan her down, cool her off, so she felt a little bit more comfortable that way. So, find little ways that you can support your partner because it's a big moment for them and you definitely need to be there to support them. And at the same time, do your best to make your own hospital stay comfortable because, hey, you need to be comfortable as well as the father. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Once again, you can also read many of these episodes in blog form on my blog of the same name, New Dad Series. So check out newdadseries.com. And I hope you guys enjoy this episode again. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or just want to chat, definitely hit me up. And I look forward to hearing from all of you.